live stream is on.
So we're welcome back from the break, the short break. Please, as soon as we are done, we are going to take a general picture together downstairs. So please, let's wait. Our elders, please, you be patient. We'll all snap together with you downstairs. And also, we want to have a little session, practical session on the writing system called the archives crit. You know, the Latin script is used for the writing of English and many languages, including the Jukun language today. The English people do not have their own writing system right currently, but they had an old system of writing, but it's not really being written right now. So the people that we know as the Jewish people, the Hebrews, they also have their writing system, which they also copied from a people that are called the Phoenicians. And the Phoenicians are actually the same people that are also called Canaanites. The Bible calls them Canaanites. Yeah, so the Canaanite writing is the same writing that the Greeks copied, and then they called it the Greek alphabet. And then the Greeks were also, their own writing was copied by the Romans, and then the Romans call it Latin script. So the Romans are actually not the inventors of this one. Greeks copied from Phoenicians, Hebrews copied from Phoenicians, then the Phoenicians themselves they copied from Egyptians. So Egyptians actually started writing, yes. and and after 400 AD, when the last version of the Egyptian writing called the Demotic was created, in Africa we didn't have any new scripts developing until around 1810 or 1830. It was called the Vice script. The Vice script was developed by an elder taken to America and brought back. It's amongst those slaves that were kind of brought back when they were taken, the last ships that, the British Empire said that they don't want anything slave within the Atlantic Ocean. And so the British Empire banned slavery. But even after they banned slavery, the Portuguese and the Spanish were still doing slavery. So the British will follow them and then take their ships, pack all the people and bring them back. Instead of bringing them back home, they'll take them to their colonies called Sierra Leone and also Liberia. Even though Liberia was an American colony, it was the ex-slaves that were from America that were brought to Liberia, but Sierra Leone was where those slaves that were taken fresh from Africa were brought back. Like people like Ajayi Crowder is amongst those fresh ones that were brought. They didn't reach America. It was halfway. The British took the ship and then brought it back and then took them to Sierra Leone, and then they became Sierra Leoneans. Then later on, some of them found their way back home, like Ajayi and his friends. So after 1810, 1830, we had a lot of scripts developing in Africa. We had languages that developed like the Vai language. We had the Mande languages. We had the Fula, like Fulani that we know right now. So we had about five scripts or thereabouts developed in Fula language, and then we had about, let's say, four developed in the Hausa language, and one of them they just digitized it last year. So we also developed a new script that will be used for our own languages, especially in central Nigeria right here. And it is called the Akai script. So this script underwent a kind of series of development right from like on digitizing it. Digitizing it means that you can be able to type with your own phone using this very script. So this script is called the Akai script, and we are going to learn how to use it. I will write the Jukun alphabet using the Akai script. Should we start? So if you look at your manual, Yes. So if you look at your manual, you are going to see that almost half of the entire thing is representing this very script. And many languages can be used, can be written using this very script. But unfortunately, we don't have Wi-Fi yet inside that booklet, but we'll translate it and put it in other manuals or going to have other programs. So this is the archive script. It can be written from left to right, and then it can also be written from right to left. And today's date is 22nd. So today's date is 22nd of the second month of when we have a double digit or the same thing that looks alike, you can put a dot instead of writing it two times. You put a dot on that. Otherwise, you just make it double. So the Jukun alphabet, or let's not write the basics, but let's write the entire sound in the language. So we have we have B, we have Chi, we have D, A, Fi, G, B, E, E, I, then we have the jazz sound, then we have the K, we have Ba, La, La, M, 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 O, P, B, C, Chi, T, C, O, B, V, E, and Z. But one is missing here. So in the alphabet, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have we don't have SH also. But the language actually has all these sounds. Okay, okay. Okay. A Duku doesn't have N, no two E's, no two O's. You have O and up. So We can represent all these sounds using these symbols of the archaic script. If you are if you are writing letter A, letter E, this will have like capital letter and this will have small letter. It's the only thing that will have it according to the orthography of the Jukun. Only A and E. And then this one usually appears at the beginning of the word. That's why we're having it A. But when it happens at the middle or at the end, you have this one, which is this one. And then when a vowel sound appears after another vowel sound, it will appear under it. One, two, one, two. And then peradventure we have another one again, a higher. So these are three vowel sounds. We just introduce another symbol, this one, and put the A. Peradventure we have another one, a kaya. Then we add another one. If the vowel sounds continue to happen, we keep on having this symbol and then break them into two blocks of two blocks of two blocks of two blocks of two. But it is difficult for a language to have more than this number of consonant sounds or vowel sounds. Then this is the B sound. This is the symbol for the B sound. Therefore, the ch sound, this is the symbol. And then this is for the D sound. Then for the Z, then for the A at the beginning, and then at the middle, and then at the end. This is for G. This is G, and then this is the G sound. This is the symbol for the G sound. And then we have the H, and then we have the E, which is this one. It doesn't have small one, it doesn't have big one. So the symbol is usually small at the top. It's usually suspended at the top. At the top, we have lower and then we have upper. It's usually at the upper side. Then we have the symbol for the J sound. Then this is K. This is Pa. This is L. Then M. 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 O. Pa. R. S. Sh. And then we have T. Then who is just a dot suspended. And then we have W, Y, and then Z. Z is just a line. So this is Z. This is Z. Like some languages, they have problem of Z and Z. When they are writing the sound that has the Z sound, they just write it as Z. Like Tyap. The word for it is ZA. But Z is not just Z, it's Z. So the same issue in Ju, and the same issue probably amongst Jukun speakers. If you are trying to pronounce it as Z, probably. And then when you have a long version of not just you have it written this way at the middle. But if it appears at the very beginning, the same thing with this one. If it is at the beginning, and then if it is at the middle or at the end, a, a, and then Jukun, does it have one sound?
Yes.
Empty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, NTH. So this one I wrote is near. People have near.
Yes.
So let's write it down here. We have NTH, and then we have NY. Yeah. No, I'll talk it down. So this is near. NG alone is written this way. This is only NG. Then now you are having a H sound. You can choose to write it NGH. At the same time, you can choose to write it this way. With a small dash under. Yeah. With the H. But for words like this one, this is like Nango without a H. Yeah. No. Namu. If it's a word like okay.
This process, this chronological process that I mentioned that it will appear at the beginning and at the middle.
Yes.
Does it this process only occur with voice?
Only vowels. And the vowels is only these two.
Yes.
These two only.
Okay. What? Okay. This one.
Yeah, apart from those two, none again has them too. But we have a long version of this E. When you have long E, you have it written this way. Oh, this is E, and then double O, which is long O, write it like this. O like omega. And then this long O, you write it two dots. O. Okay, whose name can I spell with this? Whose name should I spell? Stop. Let me spell two names right now. Can I please this one?
No. If I found that one in the way, I would not know. Any advice?
To carry
Can I see this one?
yes. You cannot bring the bottle.
So he was asking a question, what of FY? And then we also have like BW. So we have some letters that are called labialized, and then there are other ones they call the palatalized consonant sounds. So we have like FY, BY, BY, PY. These are palatalized. Consonants. They will have labialized consonants like B the Jukun have BW watch. Then Jukun has CW, KW, KY, and then LW. And LW will give you one. That one is different. Although that one is supposed to be like this. This is the same thing like this. This is Ina and what this labialized Ina sound like this LW. Yes. Okay, let's use this one for now. So whenever you have palatalized, you write the consonant. And then you write 3 dashes below it. But when you have labialized sounds, you have 2 only. So 3 is palatalized, 2 is labialized.
Does that mean that the archive sound system has a representation of every sound, even nasal, dental, and the rest?
Yes, now for the nasals,
For the nasals, we have like diacritics that are used to modify every consonant sound. The very first diacritic is this very one that is like a dash. And this dash, you can write it at the middle, at the top, and at the bottom to change the sound of the consonant sound. I noticed somewhere, I forgot, don't use it so much, but it's right there in your document for the nasal. So you can choose to position your own nasality anywhere you want in the very alphabet. But the alphabet that we have, they are only like limited to non-nasal. But you can modify them with diacritics. And the diacritics, they are actually existing in about three forms of them. There's one sound, one R sound in the Kanuri language. One is like R, the other one is like Ra, very soft. So we have the letter R written this way. And so I'm writing the way. Like this. So you can use that diacritic to change the sound from Ra. I think they cancel it at the middle using the Latin script. They will have the O sound. You can choose to make it up. Or you can put a dot, a dash under it, or you can put a dash on top of it. You can put a dash across to change the sound of it. Because really there's no single writing system that can represent all the sounds in the world. You need to use diacritics to reduce them. If you have them plenty, like the Chinese alphabet, you are going to have like thousands of them, especially the ones that are having to do with not consonant, not alphabet. Like there are about like three or four writing systems that are very popular. The very first one is the ideograph. The ideograph, whenever you want to write a particular thing, like this very word, you represent it with a symbol. Like the Chinese writing is an ideograph. They can have something like this, and this one may mean the sun in Chinese language, and they have a name for it. The Japanese can still use the same thing because Japanese are using the Chinese letter, the Chinese writing system. Even though they have modified it into something suiting for their own language, but they use similar symbols. And then we also have the syllables. The syllables, they deal with syllables like ha, ka,
There's no reason.
like ka, ha, ja, pa, or pe, ki, ki. So if you use syllables, you are going to have a lot of, like the Ethiopian writing system, the A8, they use syllables. So by the time you have a symbol like this that looks like this and sound, you can have something at the bottom here to make it ma. And then you can have something again at the very top to make it mu. And then you can have something like this to make it mi. The same symbol. Then you can have something like this to make it mo. Same symbol. That's the Ethiopian writing system. That's the syllable. And most of the writing system we have in West Africa, they are also syllables. But the fuller alphabet, they call it the Adlam. Adlam. That one is an alphabet, pure alphabet. And then we also have another alphabet called the Unko. The Unko is used for writing Mande languages. Like Bambara. Bambara is the language they use mostly in Mali. Like about 80% of all Malians they speak Bambara. And then you have Mandinka. You have Mande, Sierra Leone, you have Mende, Nigeria, so on and so forth. So they are used for writing those languages. And that very Mende or that very Unko script is actually kind of a uniting symbol across all the Manding languages. Even though you have other Manding scripts also as well. And I don't know if you have any questions. Swahili uses Latin script. value is like but for Arabic script is more complex than Latin, and it's more complex than even the Ethiopian script because for the beginning of the word you have a different symbol. For the middle you have a different symbol, and then at the end you have a different symbol. For Hebrew has 22 of them, but only letter M also and letter N they have for middle and end and then at the beginning. So you can see a symbol like this one for Arabic at the very beginning, maybe to mean letter N. And then when it is at the middle, it may be something like this. This one is like letter Z for letter N. But they change forms. And they also have the counting system, the 1, 2, 3 up to 9. Yes. And earlier on, it was written from like right to left, and then now you can write it from left to right or right to left. Like for example, if I want to make a good design, beautiful design for a brand name, then I will use from right to left. For example, I want to design, maybe I have a company called Gem Wood. And I want to design a logo for it. The letter J. This jazz sound. And then this is E. Letter N is like this, but I want to make this one look like N. So this is JEN already. And then I can just make something like this for W, and then U, and then this one for N.
Where is Y?
So
No Y. There's no Y.
JENWUN. When you are making a design for a logo, you can use from right to left. Then just compare it. If I'm going to write it left to right, you're going to copy. I don't know how going to do. They don't look fitting. They don't look so fitting. But this one you can be able to grab them in every space that you have. This is BP. BP. Let's assume I want to write. Normally you write BP this way. B Y E P Y I. But I want to make a design with it. I want to make a design with it. I can just choose to put the I mean the Y and the middle inside of it. And then make it with that E here. And then I'll put my Y here and then my I is here. Then later on I'll adjust the button and put it in the circle or in the box.
And then outside of these very symbols, we also have symbols for punctuations. We also have symbols for punctuations. Like for question mark, we have this for question mark. So instead of you doing this, you have this one. And then we have other symbols the same way. Just your full stop is just a tick box. Instead of just a dot, you can just say, I mean, what is good? Yeah. Okay. I think it's something like this. I'm going to school. Does anyone have a question? Do you have a question? Okay.
Wait first, please.
So hopefully we actually have a calendar, but it's in the soft copy. Maybe we can share it with the in the group. We don't have the hard copy. It has this very one there. Does it have already? I just want to put the writing system. I mean the numbers on the calendar. Okay, that. So the calendar has this very writing inside of it. So we have not printed them yet. Otherwise, maybe we can share it with you. And then maybe later on we'll have exercise books for writing, just like the one you are having, but using this very script. Later on, not yet now.
And then by the time it is digitized, we are going to have it online. You can be able to download it on Google Play Store. But you can keep on practicing this very one. And if you have any questions, you can still reach out. Can put you through. Okay. Lastly, we actually have it online as well. If you if you browse Akai script online, you are going to see project.
So do you have any question on this?
Please ask your question. Yes.
He's saying that we should ask you whether you were giving birth or you just dropped from heaven.
Was born like any other person.
He's saying that if that is the case, then it means even before you were born, you were already educated. Well, it seems the way you are manipulating things, you are a wonderful person.
Oh, Bagiata. Oh, Bagiata. Okay, so even right from our project page, you are still going to be able to get to where this very script is. By the time you go down this very page to upload media, sorry, not upload media, to this Sunday, 22nd February 2026, you are going to see create awareness on the Akai script for Nazi languages. Then you are going to see this very script is right here written. And then we have it written in the alphabet is broken down into different segments. We have the consonants, we have the vowel sounds, then we have the diacritics, and then we have the mathematical symbols, and then we have the numerals and the punctuations. And then we have a full document about how it began and then how it ended for how many years since 2007 down to 2019. And then we have all the sessions, like we have been having sessions like this since 2021. This one is in the Tyap community, uh, and then this one is in Zaria here, and then this one is during one of the presentation in African Languages Conference in February in Port Harcourt. We have this whole document written in Tyap language and translated to English. So we're making the presentation in Tyap, and then there was translation in Tyap. So you can even see the English written right here below is the Tyap, because it is kind of like to promote our languages and then to promote our identity as Africans. And that was the reason why we had this conference. And then the history about other scripts also, everything is right here written. And then we have other materials also that are related to this very script, like this very exercise book. Just like we have the Jukun, you can see this very writing by the side or by the downside of the Nenzit in your document, your exercise book. You see it, it's Nenzit that's written there, that symbol in black. And then this one is in the Hiam community. We're having the same situation, the same teaching. And then this one is during the endangered writing conference last month, last month or this month, last month. So this one is organized in the UK by some people who actually want to document all the writing systems of the world. So we had a presentation on this very archive script also as well. And this guy also is a musician, is a singer in the UK. So he wants his own name to be written in the archive script. So that's why we have his name written. You can see it, Nache Wakili. And then the importance of protecting our identity. They are all written there. So we can always download any of these documents online. They are all free on Commons. Download them and use them according to the way you wish. And then this one is the book of James in the book in Tyap language. The whole 5 chapters transcribed to the archive script. We can see it. Even though there's an error here. Here is Yahuda that's written instead of Yakubu. So, but the content is in the archive, and it is the book of James 1 to 5. So we can also be able to transcribe it into the Jukun language or using the Jukun language in the archive script as well. So I think for now that's the end for this very one. But we need to actually register as members of our community, the Jukun Wikimedians community online. So we'll do that practically. Everyone who has registered for this very event, you register here in this Jukun Wikimedia user community. So you hear Wikimedia and then another time you hear Wikipedia, and none of you ask questions. Why are we saying Wikipedia? Sometimes we say Wikimedia. Um, okay. So, okay. Okay. Okay, that's the question. Okay, the question is correct. So now Wikimedia is like the mother body. The whole organization, the Wikimedia Foundation, is a very big organization in California, but it was started around 2000 or 2001. But inside the organization called Wikimedia Foundation, they have the number one part of them, which is Wikipedia. So Wikipedia's own is just encyclopedia. And then we also have Wiktionary. The Wiktionary deals with dictionaries and online dictionary. So by the time we are done with the Jukun Wikipedia, if the Jukun community also wants to advance to create other projects, then you can start with Wiktionary. The Wiktionary is an online dictionary, and I'll show you a sample of the Tyap Wiktionary. So the Wiktionary makes learning very very you get hungry to, because it has audio, and then it has pictures, and then it has the sound, both the IPA rendition, examples on the same entry. So this is sample of the Tyap Dictionary. This is a fan. This is a mountain, and then this one is talking about etymology, where the root of the word comes from, Boelio. And then we also have the phonetic, the IPA rendition of it, fan. And then we have the audio. When we click on the word, we are going to hear the audio, how fan is pronounced. And then this one is the hyphenation. This one breaks it into syllables. Fan is 2 syllables, and fan. That's why we have Okatiang, a fan. And then we have a liod is a noun, and then a fan ka, the mountain, and then in bracket a plural, a kafana, the mountains. And then we have definition of an afan. What is an afan? Afan yada bandang afan kya kabia sheza nan togani. That's like a mountain is a big stone that has a height like that of a hill. And then we have examples of one, blah blah blah. And then we have this another example, and then we also have another example. Three, and then this one is translating to other languages. We translate to Yoruba, we translate to Igbo, we translate to Dutch, we translate to Hindi, to Ju, to Hausa, and then to English.
Why not?
Jukun has not yet been activated, but we have some articles that, some entries that have Jukun translation, like King. That's Ogwam. Ogwam already has Jukun inside it. So this is Izere, and then we have Jukun. Chomo, Ku, Jukun Jibu is Ko, Jukun Wapa, Aku. And then we have Hausa, Ko, Kutem, Ko.
Okay.
That's according to Jukun language. That's in Jukun language, but in our own way. But we can choose. No, this is not English language.
It's not English.
This is Tyap.
The way we call you people in Tyap. Just bear with it. When you learn our language, you call it that.
Like Kutem will say Pikum.
People.
Pikum, I don't know what it means, but they are referring to the Jukun still. Pikum.
Okay.
Although that's what my students told me too. But that's the way they call Jukun at Orufu. I don't know what it means. So. Yeah, so by the time we are done with the Wikipedia, they will move to Wiktionary. But if you are done with Wiktionary, you can stop like that, and then you keep on making your own project very big, very big. Like English has hundreds of thousands of articles. You can choose to make it as large as possible. It's not something that you finish in 1 year. It's not something you finish in 10 years. Like English Wikipedia has been existing since like 2003 or so. But up to now, they are still expanding it and still getting bigger. And then the Romanian language, they actually initially had about 15,000 languages, 50,000 words. But right now, they have modernized their language by borrowing from Italian language, because their own language is related to Italian, and their language is related to French. Their language is related to Italian, French, Spanish. So they borrowed a lot from there. Right now, they don't have anything less than 150,000 words in the Romanian language. So you can't say you can't do without borrowing. You have to look for your neighbors, the languages that are related to you, and then you borrow what they have, and then you make it local, and then you have more words in the language. So right now in the Tyap language, we are not looking forward to creating new projects anytime soon. We just want to settle down and then expand whatever we have, make it bigger, more words, more and more and more. So this is the much that we have to give to you right now. And hopefully if you want us to also do another program another time, probably you can gather muscles and then you call us.
Now that you have come to realize us.
Yes, financial muscle. So right now, if you're on this very page, please click on Jukun user community. So that you register under the Jukun community as a Wikimedian. So on this very home page, you are seeing here. Today is Sunday. I don't know. Are you going for community meeting by 5 o'clock or 6? Okay, so we'll do as much as possible to finish up by 4:30. Then we'll call it a day.
So you said from the page where we
From this very home page, we just go down to 20th of Saturday, sorry, Friday, 20th of February 2026. You are going to see Jukun Wikipedia user community, 20th of February. Click on it. Once you click on it, make sure you are logged in first. Once you click on it, all you need to do is you will locate this pen tool. You see this pen tool here is the one you are going to click, but before you click it, just copy this one to sign up as a member of this very community, the Jukun Wikimedia's community. But before you do that, just copy this one. You see the hashtag and then the four tildes. Just copy it. Once you copy it, then click on this very pen tool, and then you see somebody has already registered. So me, I will register my own below his own, below, not above. Then I'll click on publish, and then once you see my name is mm, I'll do it small, small. Uh, so from this very home page now, from this very home page, from the home page,
Please, let's settle down. We are trying to wrap up so that we just.
okay, from the home page, you go to event activities. From event activities, you go to Friday 20th of February 2026, and then you go to add new members to the Jukun Wikimedia community. You are not a Wikipedia community, but a Wikimedia community, because you are not limited to only Wikipedia. You don't have to follow us if at the end of the day you finish up with your Wikipedia and you are finished up with your dictionary. If you choose to start wiki quote, the work is that whatever a particular person says, you copy the quote of that person, you create an article for him or for her on wiki quote. So all the quotes of the person all through his lifetime or her lifetime is what you put in wiki quote. And then sometimes you also use the citation in Wikicode. And then also our Wikimedia Commons. Wikimedia Commons, there's no single language. It's mainly based on English, but you can still translate it to your own language. The pictures, the captions, you can translate it. And then also our Wiki function. Wiki functions is the new one that came in last year. The wiki functions helps you to translate like a machine. It's like it supposed, instead of you translating yourself, machine will be able to use the pattern of your language and then translate. But first of all, you have to edit your language in Wikidata. Wikidata has two parts. We have the items and then we have the lexims. The lexims is a kind of dictionary. So when you feed in the language into the lexims, it is the data that is used in wiki codes, wiki functions rather. And then we also have Wiki Junior. Wiki Junior is part of Wiki Books. Wiki Junior is for children. A B C D 1 2 3. It's like a book. And then you have Wiki Voyage. Wiki Voyage is for travelers, like Ukari here. If somebody wants to travel to Ukari, you have the names of the restaurants, the addresses, or the coordinates. If somebody wants to go to a hotel like this one, they will go to Wikicode, go to Ukari, and then they will check where do I eat food in Ukari. They will trace the address to that very person. And then where schools are in Ukari, which schools are available, they will trace it using Wiki Voyage. And then they will also be able to learn the language through the wiki phrase book. So you have to also create a phrase book in the language worker. There are many things to do when you are done with one. You don't even have to be done with one, because Wikimedia community, both in Nigeria and the whole world, we usually have many people coming up with new programs. New programs. So if you hear any new program related to Wiki Voyage, you can join and then contribute to WAPA using Wiki Voyage. I don't know what that is. What? So that's the much that I have to say in this very one. So I think nobody has been able to do this one yet.
Are we copying with the hashtag?
Yes.
Yes. Then you go down to the last name. Then you
Have you clicked the
Publish.
edit button? That's the pen tool. Click the pen tool.
so after you click on this very one, you click on it and it opens. Then you scroll down to the left hand side. You see sign up as a member. So by that side, you are going to see hashtag and then 4 tildes. Highlight it and copy it. Then click on the pen tool. Once it opens, you go down, the last name is here, you go down and then you paste it. That's all. Then you publish it. You go up. You don't have to write your name. Only that you copy, just paste it there. Yes, after the last name, last number. Let's see how it goes. So once you just do it like this, publish it as if you are creating a new article. It's very easy. Okay, if you are having difficulty, just refresh your page and do it again because somebody else is saving it the same time as you. Yes. So the hashtag gives it the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't put hash, it's not going to give number 1, number 2, number 3. And you don't space it like this. If you space it like this, number will break. This will be 1, this one. Yes, somebody has done it before you, so you have to do it again. You refresh the page and then you paste it again. Like about 7 people. Yes, you have to refresh it. Once yes.
When pasting it, you go to the last. What you are pasting should be the last one. Not in the middle.
Before the category.
And don't space it. Don't give a space.
Yes. It will be. So again, apologies for your time, for the time taken. It's almost 4:30, but we need to give you your prizes. Okay. So I don't know who has this book. Who brought this? Okay, what is your? Do you have extra copy? Do you have it right now? Yes. Or can we pay for it? Yes. Well, want like 2 more copies.
something, if you are giving more,
Don't forget to give this. So this one is for somebody, so you still take it, but it's him. Yes. Yeah. So during the course of our program, we had top editors, and those top editors are going to get our prizes for encouragement, which are shirts and caps. So I'm going to go to the page that records everything that we do during this program. So while some of us are still registering, I'll just go over there and then show us who got the top prizes, and everything is open. No, it's not APC. So let's go to the main page of our program right here. And then when we click on JUK, it's going to take us to this very incubator page. By the time we go to check wiki activities right here, where we are going to see our monthly activities, we are going to see the list of all the editors and all the activities thus far. At the very first position, we have Joseph Atebo Afianakun Nathan. He has edited about 128 edits, followed by Yavini Ladi with about 78 edits, and then Jedida 94 also has about 46 edits, closely followed by Shekaro Ajifada. So while we were organizing this very program, we had about two local organizers for this very program, in addition to Aju Jonathan. So him, as you can see him, he's wearing his own shirt already, so he doesn't need any other shirt. And even if you give him right now, he will just go and dash it to somebody else. So there's no need. So, but the other person is you see Atando CK Bana is also wearing his own and is looking so exotic. And then the third person didn't actually get a shirt because he has been wearing traditional as a royal son. So he's going to get his own special as an organizer of the event. And then the first three people will have their own. And then we also have extra caps, which we are going to also give to our elders. So if you don't get the caps, please be patient. You'll get it another time. Yeah. Yeah, we can always have it another time. So hopefully, as we edit in the WAPAN project, our project gets approved, we can also organize another program even before it gets out of the incubator, so that we can also gather another community again or the same people and then do the same program we did to remind you of how to edit again before 1 year elapses. So, but you have to go up to like 7 months before we do that. So, so we actually seem to have more people present than those who have registered their names as participants in the attendance book. So if you have not registered your name as a participant, can you please indicate so that your name can be entered? You didn't write your own name today. Attendance. Okay, so we have the attendance book with us. If you have not written your name, please indicate, then the book will be brought to you, then you write your name. Or do we call names in the register? Okay, to take time. So let's give the gift to our top editors. So let's start with the first top editor, Joseph Atebo Nathan Afenapun.
So on behalf of Wikimedia Foundation and who are the main sponsors of this very program, we present this shirt and cap to you, Nathan Atebo. So after this program.
The next here on the list is Yavin Ladi. Yavini.
On behalf of Wikimedia Foundation and Wikimedia, we present as an appreciation for your efforts in editing this work project, and we hope that you continue to edit even after this program. Don't go out, relax, and forget the project.
And the third person here is Jedida 94. Jedida 94.
Wow. That they mean doing.
Also, on behalf of the Wikimedia Foundation, the Nestle Wikipedians, and the Jukun Community also, we present this shirt and cap to you, Jedida. Don't go and relax after this program. Remember that Wakwan is still behind, so you have to put it on the world map. Congratulations. Okay.
So we have our fellow organizer too, because he has been helping us in mobilizing here while we are far away in Kaduna. So we also want to recognize his effort and what he was able to put down. So this is no other person than Shekarel Ajifada.
So thank you for organizing this event together with Andrew and Secret Banner. This one? Yes. Unfortunately, we need to
Okay, so this one.
Let's tell
Also recognize the chairman and two other
So we are going to give our caps to.
Okay, at this point, we are going to, because the effort of, we cannot do this without the effort of the language, of course, language board. So, and the translation committee as well. So thank you so very much. So we are just going to hand over one of the cap as a symbol of appreciation to the chairman of this committee. So, sir, we have, no, we don't have, we are the only, yes.
Everyone chairman. No.
On behalf of Wikimedia Foundation and the Wikimedians, we present this card to you in appreciation to you for your efforts in organizing this program. We really appreciate it.
On this note, we want to recognize also our moms. Even though I don't know how to identify some of them, but I know there are some that are quite very active and quite instrumental. I can't pronounce them by name, but first we'll start with. Okay, with who? Juliana. Okay.
On behalf of Wikimedia Foundation and the Wikimedians, we present this one to this cap to Ayondo for our efforts in attending this very program and our contributions as well. So, thank you.
Okay, just to balance things up, we also have some persons who made effort, even though they didn't appear at the top, but they made quite a number of effort. So looking from the table here, we are going to recognize a few persons from the top. We recognize at least 2 ladies who have contributed and 2 men, regardless of who comes first, right? So that with this, we can be able to balance this up. So I think the last person here was Shekaro Ajifada. And then I want to believe that the second person here is Daniel Courage. Is the person here? Okay, please come over.
So on behalf of Wikimedia community and the Wikimedians, we present this card to you for your efforts in editing this work of project. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So the next one here is Aji Hussein. Okay. No. We don't do that.
So on behalf of the Wikimedia Foundation, we present this card to you for your efforts in editing the work of project. Congratulations.
So we also have now these ones we are recognizing the active editors now. So on next year now we have Christopher Wamameri.
On behalf of the Wikimedia Foundation and the Wikimedia, we present this card to you to appreciate your effort in this very work project. So please continue editing. Congrats.
And then next year is Jibo Paul Atewulu. So literally we have recognized 2 male and 2 female already.
So on behalf of the Wikimedia Foundation and the Wikimedians, we present this card to you in appreciation for your effort in editing the work on Wikimedia project. So thank you and congrats.
So on this particular one, we are only left with 2. And these 2 are very special to me because in everywhere we go, there are people that are quite there, whether we like it or not. So on this note, we only have 2. And on these 2, you cannot judge me for the decision I'm going to make. After making the decision, you will know why. So I just want to recognize, hand over this cap to this daddy. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Now, wait.
It's important. Battery is close.
And then this next one, I'm handing it to mommy.
Wow.
So with this, we are gradually coming to a close, and sincerely we want to appreciate everyone. Yes, this one is consolation.
Yeah.
So we want to appreciate everyone who participated in this program. But what is most important here is not today, it's not the ending of this program. It's what happened after the program. The knowledge you have been impacted with is expected for you to build on it, continue working on it. Because this language, you own this language. So from today henceforth, you own this project. Whatsoever happened to this project after today is left to you. We, from our own part, will just be observing and also be providing guidance where necessary. But whatsoever happened to this language, because we have brought the gospel to you, it's left for you to accept or not to accept. And as you can see, all the effort we have put in here, we have spent quite a lot of fortune for us to gather you here and to also fit each and every one of us here. So this is a lot for us. And we don't just expect it to end today. Please, let us encourage ourselves. And also remember that whatsoever you are doing on this project, nobody is paying you for it. But one thing I want to also assure you is that if you put effort on this project, you never can tell where it will take you to. Because a lot of people are feeding on this. I just want to say this on the record. A lot of people are feeding because of this project. So, and I want to encourage you, if you are serious, the Wikimedia Foundation is an NGO. So what it does is it releases grants to people who are ready or who are qualified to organize and to promote open knowledge anywhere in any language. So we were only here. So all you need to do to be qualified for this grant is for you to be active in your editing continuously for at least a minimum of 6 months. 6 months minimum. Then from there you can be able to apply for grants to also bring up people like this and train them on what you have been trained on. So this is all about you need to know. But for what you'll be doing henceforth, nobody will even look at you on the road and tell you thank you. It is just, you are just working for humanity and for the protection and preservation of this language. Because there's no way better to do it than on the internet. Because most of the ones we are writing with on paper, some of them will end up in the libraries. Nobody will visit it. But today, everything is going digital. That's why we encourage every language to be on the digital space. And we coming here to teach you is because we have you in our heart. And we have all these languages in our heart. So we want you to take charge, take responsibility. Do not let what we start here to end here. Please push it forward. If you have any challenge, just drop it on the WhatsApp group. Also, among these numbers, the first number here is my number. If there is anything, you can just reach out to me. Then we'll know how to mobilize. If there is anything, the first number on this, that is my number. You can reach out to me via chat. Don't call me, please. Chat. Just drop your message here. If there is anything, huh?
You have a beautiful wife.
Don't call me, just drop a message. I'll see the message and I'll respond. So please, whatsoever you need to know, if you need any other information as regarding this, what we do, chat me up. We are going to relate. So, on this note, we also have some consolation. This one is being done, as you can see, just beautiful paperbacks. It is done by your son, the Jukun brother, who lives in Jos. So he knows about our coming, and for him to, he's not here present, but he appreciates what we are doing. And he's also sending his greetings. What is that, his name? Julius. So I believe some of you know him. So he knows him. As a matter of fact, he's the person that drives us all the way from Jos, Plateau State, down to this place. So he's sending his greeting as well. And this is just a token to also appreciate some of the people who are here. So this one now is not something much, but it's something that will remind you of this program. So first of all, we'll just recognize the people here who have not gotten anything, and then we'll see how we can just give them any of this. So I think the next person here is what? Okay, Ifeanyima. Ifeanyima. Calm down. Ifeanyima, that's it. So you can just this one just to remind you of this program. Yes. Huh?
Let's know about that.
Actually, since I come here, she's one of the closest trouble person. But she's very friendly. So I also appreciate that.
Wait, no, I never told this man they broke me.
Because it's only the most important.
Light has taken over your face.
And the next person is Dan Makai for you. Dan Makai for you.
Go inside a bit. That light.
And the next person is Praise Nuhu. Praise Nuhu.
That light there is
Okay, this one.
the window. The window.
And then the next person is Andokari Atoidi.
I hope the paper bag is not empty. They said I should check first.
It has
As you dey check, bring your face here.
The next person is Dangana Samuel. Dangana Samuel. Only that he still has about 3 edits to reach minimum of 12.
Now, because if you look at the edges here, this one is this track. So you need to be very ready for it and not to like. Because after this one will not count for you. Not that you have not done it. So you need to add at least so that the game will be
Yeah, and the next person is OS Patience. OS Patience.
That's because you have edit so much.
So thank you.
So please, if you want to know more about the activities of the Wikimedia Foundation, please reach out to us. We will be open to providing more information and more guidance as well. So at this point, we just want to give the floor back to the community to say something based on the program we have done here so far. We need videos. On this one, we need to make videos. The testimonies.
Did you say one person?
No.
We are handing over to
Yes. So that you can hear at least if what we have done here is impactful. Let's hear some testimonies from the community.
2 more people to speak, that's why.
No, not only him. Yes, not only him. It's just a moment. Let us.
It's our chairman, he should talk last.
Yes. So you will come and I face it. No.
The gentleman from Jukun Wikipedia my fellow Jukun, I greet you in Jesus' name. This program that has been carried out here, to me, I believe it is done to me because I have a shoulder that I've been carrying a lot of things like this. I never knew a program of this nature. And I'm going to go places with them. I've told them. We have a forum that's a forum for the minority tribes in the Middle Belt. That's about 19 states. Each state has a coordinator. I've been the coordinator for minority tribes from Taraba State for over 10 years. During the crisis in Jos, something happened to one of our programs is language development. And this has a lot to do with language development. During the crisis in Jos, a husband to a wife was killed in Jos, and they had 3 young men. They were trying to escape the danger zone. They are from Taraba. So on their way going, during crisis like this, there will be so many artificial roadblocks on the road. So they ran into one roadblock. Said, "Madam, are you for us or for who?" He said, Sanumku. Where are you going? He said, "We are going to Taraba." "What about these children?" She said, "They are our children." "Are you sure they are your children?" "Okay, speak your language. This one look at this one look at this." No language to be spoken. "Can't you speak your language?" Even if they were to speak Hausa, the Hausa of the children will have been far better than that of their mother. So that was how the 3 children were slaughtered in her front. So this woman had to leave that environment without the corpse of her children. She was in Jalingo for some time. We won't describe her whether she was a mad woman or a sick woman. We don't know for now whether she's still alive. So what am I trying to say? Wherever you are, don't allow your language to die in your hand. Women, you have been ordained by God Himself for you to be the ones to bring out our children in our native language. Don't do what your husband is supposed to be doing. Yeah, the husband is to pay the school fees for the children to go to school. They teach them good English, and you will be in the house saying, Peter, who do you? Who do you? That is the correct translation for your language. In some time, your little son will come and say, "Mama, you don't know how to speak English." So don't even start it. Try to concentrate on the native language. Let the husband, if you are married from different tribes, let the husband do his part and you, the mother, do your own part. If that woman had spoken with, taught her children her own language, which might be different from that of her husband, they will have respect. And look at how she lost them. So I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm going to keep to this. I'm going to introduce you to so many communities in my platform. God bless you.
So, thank you very much, Daddy. We'll look at one mommy, and we'll look at one youth, one of the young person. So, but the young person, if you talk anyhow, we'll meet outside. So,
Okay, I was speaking the talking the other time.
okay, but please, whatever you do now, you just have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, because time now is. We too have other things to catch up with. We just need few minutes. Just 2 minutes, please. Look, Daddy.
Awanya Canada Chera Natashi and Venezuela. It is your bank. I'm a cocoa wine, Jinjin, Tata wine, Jinjin. Chia Abutuaga, Abutuaga, Kaibu. Abutuaga, Kiki, Pausa Sanuma. Anya Panyaya, Unika, Abivadati. Apa kwa matata ni wapa si abiwa mama vya dogo wale ayi wale mupya atia mo gani ci a professor Yusuf ko ai ba ci members ba na yi wale abu aga biya imana ita kin dinamika ni to ya bego ita na fani ba imana ita wani te wani be awata dima ba wata ta correction biyo an ta kai ta correction biyo Dikian ni ba, itu apa agak sabar. Dia ada sabar. Dia itu ia bantu. Ini aja ada kiai yang ini yang pada minggu. Kita ada komite orang. Betul untuk agak. Kata buat ni masalah sepupu buat orang buka dulu ya. Mana buat apa itu. Bapak dan dia kan. Ini wata. Ibace sama tu aku beri ibace. Aku buat batu desain. Bawa. Mi ò tá máa tá ẹran bá kó àgbà béèrà ẹ̀kọ́ bá kí ló bí nù bẹ́ẹ̀ tó àsùn pẹ̀lú ìtawọ̀ bá dà sí ìgbẹ́ ìdá àṣì ìṣiṣẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ ojú. Àwọn olóòtú ìwà abẹ́dára dábọ́lá pẹ́pẹ́ ní àtàlẹ́ bàbá àti ìgbé wọn àtàwọn àti ìgbẹ́tayé náà ń ṣe. Àpà àtàlẹ́ kàkẹ́ fúnra ayọ́dáńdá àpótá pẹ́pẹ́ da àpótá pẹ́pẹ́. Abuja Barimaja Pipaji Kehi Nanumari Kehi Nanu Nikobara Kehi Nanumari Na Kehi Kampa Kehi Kampitari Kanyomo Napa Amapa Wate Kina Kini Babi Ibu Napa Namari Yasi Abdumajino, Atingo, Abdulin, Yabu, Alisa, Abadona, Ujaun, Udakuadana, Kehi is a stick. Ama Badea Kumja, Midara.
So, do we have any of the mothers who want to say anything? Any other person, please? Okay. No, we need those feedbacks. It's part of the program.
I want parcels here, you know, Juliana. Ani ba bi tautowa ba ije beniwa atinumu saniya ya ci atinumu woni kasiya loni bito oluma odea.
Okay, please.
For the youth.
Okay, for the youth, please.
Watu bageni watu wawa aba pasiasa na chiko wano ubekiti chia chiko kwa ngile chikwa na china mcho nke pa titina ibe Are you running university or graduate days? In a daira, a project, very about that career, very not to Masala. But not to what I not to Masala, especially for the records. She graduated in French. I read French at ABU Zaria. Kuma ayo every project that have been done about that career, very kind also era. We joti. Say it was at that level. Who know who discovered that people soon actually about it. Apa dora we people soon about it. But fake one that is making the rounds that they got talent. What we talent was a project titi kwa kina titi wa avugoyo wati. Kuma wa hara chinsu if you project wale wa avugoyo wati. Awu wa tsale kata ijojoti. Ni sende wa na ijojoti la. Na yo wa ijomwati. So a project awu tata no suit wa tata. So na vo igbaba. Awu panda tata ni general ipon ba vo kiya my son, you can always so you can always so that I'm also inside. I'm one with the quality food, especially generation food. Don't know about farm. About farm, I can always so that person, I was so that you can always so that can in the Kera inside. So, Inga, say that when inside for the God bless you for coming. We have learned a lot. We are really challenged, and we hope to go places to spread this gospel you brought to us. Thank you, and God bless you.
I heard the females were complaining.
Yes.
Please. Okay, please, Daddy.
Correct. I remain James. My people spoken regarding to our people. I stand on behalf of all of them, including our Majesty, whom we visited at your day one, to appreciate what you have done, what you have given us. Really, at the beginning of the program, looks scattered, but coming to the middle and the end, we don't even expect that it will go back again. We really appreciate your work. I maintain this all day because from day one that Jonathan Amos told me that the Wikipedia team are coming, I inquired to know what are they coming for? What would they do? So I committed him. I said, write what you want me to do before I pass the message to my people. And I emphasized, will they take care of our feeding? Will they take care of our accommodation? Will they take care of our transport? So all this will be taken care of. And really we have seen it. Really we have seen it. You have given us a very nice transportation. And you have even feed us very well. In fact, we produce the yam, but the way you make the yam these 2 days was very different from all the yam we make. And then the fish, I wonder whether from River Ibi, from River, I don't know where you get the fish. Really, and the people that prepare the meal, they deserve their work. So thank you so much. You have opened our eyes. Really, some of us will be contacting these young people that you are giving me their work. When I was about to come in, they said I should hold on. I will not sit down. You made me the chairman. I thank you very much. The first lady that collected the award here, on my position as you are giving me, excelling in removing, I want to make her the leader of this thing, so that she should be coordinating things for us. And
Jonathan actually suggested that before you send any other message to Wikipedia, send it to WhatsApp so that we may be able to correct you. You may speak Jukun better than me, but I may write Jukun better than you. So thank you so much. As you go, may the Lord go with you. Amen. Thank you. It's all right. So please don't send to the WhatsApp according to the correction on the ground. Professor Yusuf Solomon is the chairman that was constituted by the late Apple, which I am one of them too. So anything you write, you either see it directly or you see one of us. Let's take that for a few months before we give ourselves independent to do what we can do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
All right, so
my you who got outreach this mama. So abu aranyara pura big mama bedera iwe abjunso iba a particular awara in a waiting wa be approve the standard wala igba ba mande kuma yo ro kan there so ton na awon share sana igba ba it's arbitration.
okay. So thank you so very much for the encouragement you have given us. We appreciate it very much, and also for taking your time to be here since Friday, Saturday, and today Sunday. We understand that a lot of us have other important things to do. But you let those things slide just to be here. We say thank you. Thank you very much. And please understand whatever you are doing for this, you are not doing it for me. You are not doing it for Kambai, Nzama or Abukam. You are doing it for the language and for the history of our people. The preservation of this language, which is the most important thing of our gathering here. So we are not doing it for anything but for our own pride. So please take it very serious. And again, issue of the Translate Wiki, as we stated earlier, before we start the program, we couldn't continue it today, as stated. But we are very hopeful that you will give us the name of credible people who can be able to manage the Translate Wiki properly. When we go back, we are going to reach out to them, then we'll have a visual session with them, separate, special session with those particular teams. Well, we are looking for a few teams, not plenty people, because that one is quite very sensitive, that we don't need much people to work on it, because it has to do with much of the language orthography itself. So select to us people you can trust that can fit in those information on the Translate Wiki, so that we can show them how to actually navigate the interface and fit in those words there. So that is the message about that. So thank you very much, and on behalf of myself and the entire team, want to appreciate you, and we thank you for the hospitality. Just so you know, small stomach, you have overfed us. You have overfed us. The food here, something is very big. We wonder how you are making it possible like that.
Who fed who now? You are saying you fed us well, you are saying we fed you.
This is Taraba. This is Wukari. So the food we get is from here. Yeah. All right. So the next thing is for us to go down and take a group photograph before we can. Yes. But before then, let's close with the word of prayer. And you also commit us in your prayers as we take our route back to where we come from. But we also expect you to come back home, because that is home as well. No, that you don't say what you want to say.
Eke mayu di tu cici dum. Abu azuba ni wera ni maworu ani. Bawa sasan kono na bike be jobi oka. Ani gbogbo oyi atai asengeri won bi azombu. Kuna dara bo ba sasan bi oka ajawozo na biara ba. Ajinde ezimwa. Iyi da bu da bi na ebiba bi ndia chinde so gbagi. Wo bo ito. It's all baggy, war by chisel. That's all baggy division by farm. Baba, you say, did you walk? Did you agar one? Ibi Akinu Achiquara. 3 years later, the year between she was baggy for. Oh, my go to way to was in the area you forgot your doctor and no one. Wamabi did you chink Wajiga? Okasi and Nova Mikiambu. To ya didi eba ikwan yi give evidence ga nara atachiri ga baba ji nyo ba dia outside to the baby iyi ibo kwa amunya nzu infini ya chowe kibe sun de baby aba chinara be sun de bi wa baby didi anotu yugu ya tia iptada wasasa buti ube sabe sasana masin kai bebe nyanyo be tu ayu so ga Aboba Pilaya, woman Yachi Divecho, in my tabota baby, she's no if so, yes. In a Dalajua baby, I went this, was to be the vegetable sorry, sorry. Oh, about Betty, a cherry back. In another man, Yanni, the only casting so yes. Wabeli, I take the attachment, we got them, we our pumpkin see for a bit to give to another person. I was here to no man. It's all by him. About Yango, it daddy, jiwa, I, it our palinking you for the in not changing another ye can't find out the as the G. Get you better at the at the soft by him. Father table go and living, but me Campbell. But she are not in a for the year. Kiffins not in the years to this mapa. Which in a man.
Judge, where's the place?